it's February 19th. I took one trade today, which resulted in a $320 loss. It says 287 because TradeZella does not include the fees. I'm sure there's a way to include them, but I haven't done them yet. So in this video, I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what made me take this trade. And I'm also going to explain what went wrong. Although this week has not resulted in a profit so far, I have to say I'm definitely happy. I'm definitely happy with how managing risk and just staying away from the bad behavior that really causes people to blow their accounts. That's really all I'm focused on with this live account, is just trade how I'm supposed to trade, follow my rules, my strategy, and my plan. And that's literally all I'm focused on. Before we get started with this recap, if you guys like these videos, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. And if you trade order flow, join the order flow Discord in my description. So with all that being said, my entry was at 936, 20 contracts long. I doubled down on this position and I got stopped out at 956. But to give you guys some context on the session, this session was very low volume, and like from the open for a whole hour, we traded in like a 6-point range or something, which is not the type of conditions I want to trade. I was not interested in taking any trades until something changed or some sort of context developed, which I was sitting here waiting for the whole time. All right, so like I said, this was not something I was interested in trading unless something developed that was very significant that caused me to want to take a trade. So what happened today was Trump announced that we are going to have some trade deals with China, and basically the markets reacted to this and it caused a pretty significant move upward. So what I wanted to see was that buying hold to get long, figuring that this would be a bullish catalyst for the day that would shift the market conditions. So let me skip to where I take the position. All right, so since we had that strong push of volume right here, I wanted to see what would happen if the initiative buyers were tested, which it looks like we had significant selling volume right after, came right back into where these buyers kind of initiated at. And I viewed this as price being supported above them. And once more, I believe I'm about to enter very soon here. So my thesis for this trade was price was going to be supported above where that buying initiated at after the comment that Trump made. All right, so I'm 10 contracts long at 137.75. We get hit with some more selling volume, and the way I was reading this was selling volume was coming in and buyers were scooping it up. So that's why I doubled down. My first target for this trade was 10 points as always, and my second target was 158 to 160 area. All right, so what happens is I obviously end up losing the trade. So my stop loss was at rate of 135, and what happens is we get a strong sell-off. So we bounce right off the area 132. And at this point, I was looking for a pullback where these buyers started at, which is basically around 135, 136 up to like 138, I believe. And that was right around 136 to 138, even up here to like 139. So I was patiently waiting for a pullback, and that actually never happened. And then the rest of the day, we just moved up. I don't really know what it's at right now. To speak on my psychology throughout this trade and honestly through the whole day. So beginning of the day, I knew the conditions were garbage and I was not interested in taking any trades unless something happened. So what happened was Trump made the announcement. We had a surge of buying volume, and I figured this could probably be the start of a larger move. So that happens, and I came up with a trade thesis that initiative buyers were tested and it held. I wanted to play long. As far as whenever I took the trade, I was actually pretty confident that this was going to work out for like the first 15, maybe 10, 15 minutes, because one, I usually give long entries a little more time to work out. But on top of that, I was not in drawdown for very long. I really don't think I was in drawdown until I get stopped out, really. But I was definitely confident until it was taking too long. And then I started to think like, all right, this is actually taking a little bit too long. Something probably should have happened by now, but I get stopped out. I did not enter down at the 32 area. I was patiently waiting for these buyers to get tested, which never happened. And that's why that was the only trade I took today. Well, days like today, it's just like hard to take a trade in the first place. And honestly, I'm happy with the way I executed today. although I did lose some money. All that really matters is that I don't blow my account, or I don't like lose my cool and really just start doing stupid shit. Cause like this is the perfect type of day to like blow an account, honestly. The beginning of it was just terrible to trade in the first place, low volume, no volatility. And then the one trade thesis that I have, it gets stopped out, and then it basically rallies without me. And it's like, that is definitely really hard for some people to accept and deal with. But I just learned that there are unlimited opportunities in our futures. Days like today, it's easy to get frustrated and start doing stupid things that really dig yourself in a hole. So as long as you don't do that, you should be happy with yourself, because that's really what it's all about. If you guys like these trade recaps, please give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.